Welcome to the Hemp&Hopz Podcast. I'm your boy Hemp,
and I'm your boy Hopz,
and you're now rocking with the best.
So grab your meds and grab your brews and come on and hang out with us for a little bit. Yeah.
Hold up. You still hold up. Cash. Hold up. Cash on me. What's that money? Hold up. Bag. Hold up. Bag. Hold up. Time to make this. Hold up. Bang. Hold up. Bang. Hold up. You don't like it. Hold up.
What is up, you ugly motherfuckers?
What's going on? What's happening? What's popping? Y'all here once more.
God damn it.
If you see us, you hear our voices, then you know what day it is.
If it walks like a duck, waddles like a duck, shits like a duck, quacks like a duck, looks like a duck,
it is podcast day.
It's probably Hemp&Hopz.
Yeah. And we are here once more.
If you out of the lake and see some ducks flapping around, that's probably Hemp&Hopz.
The hemp in the hopper. As we start this week's episode, I want to let y'all know that for all y'all who missed the first event, the first Doomify Power Hour Squared, Hopz has a second one coming up. And it's going to be, a consistent thing. But the second one is happening September 3rd? 3rd.
I think it's going to be the first Saturday every month now.
Yeah, the first Saturday every month.
I think so.
Hey, that's a nice rollover because September 2nd the plan is to be in, what's up, Mahomes? Is to be in Atlanta at Atlantucky to support the good fellow Sunday. You know what I'm saying? He is having his part of the summer series will be the second. This week though, if all the hip hop heads, this week for the summer series, they are having a induction at Atlantucky. In partnership with the Hip Hop Museum in building, live in person, the motherfucking man Slick Rick, DJ Slick Rick, I'll get the list. It's a couple names.
Cool G Rap's gonna be there.
Yeah, Cool G. Yeah. I don't know why the hell that's who I was looking for. Slick Rick, Cool G Rap, and it's just some more legends.
They're gonna be there, y'all. They're
gonna be there.
This ain't no tribute to them. They're induct them to the Hall of Fame.
The inductions. They got these dope ass jackets. They getting with their name on the back of them, with the logo for the hip hop museum on the back of it. It'll be a live performance. I'm not sure if all of them performing or what exactly going on that performance. I'll give y'all some more information as the cast go on, but it'll be a live performance. It's gonna be dope, and the tickets ain't even that bad. I think the lowest is $75, but that's for I think that's for the marketplace before the ceremony. Then the ceremony and the performance afterwards. So you really can't.
I mean, it's not bad.
Beat that.
Hell no, man. That's some fucking legends in one spot.
Yeah, man.
And that's cheap for most. I mean, come on, man.
Yeah. So man,
and you go down there and you get to try. I mean, I'm sure they got the beer on tap. And you get to try the beer and you get to hang out with fucking Skinny and I think Scales back out and about. So you'll be able to hang out with them, man.
Give y'all a rundown on the scales. I don't think on the last episode.
No, it happened that night. It happened that night.
Oh damn, that's crazy. But yeah, man. That's this Friday, and again next Friday, September 2nd. We'll be down in Atlanta supporting Sunday, and then that following Saturday. First Saturday of every month. So November, I keep saying November, September.
I don't know, man.
Something going on in November I ain't aware of. It's popping off. September 3rd, correct?
Yeah.
Doomify.
We had a good time
Power Hour
last time.
Squared will be
fun.
reporting live coming right at you from River Remedy Brewing Company.
And that whole mini Doomcast, I think that's what I'm gonna call them, Doomcast.
Yeah.
I think that whole thing's on YouTube now. I uploaded the whole thing. So
somebody told me that was uploading. Somebody told me a new episode was uploading. I was like, what? One beside, but then I wasn't even thinking about that one. So when I went and looked, I was like, okay, I get what you're talking about.
I went ahead and I know I had it, and I forgot that I had it, and I had it, private, just so I could send it to you, and you chop it up, and then I was like, you know what, I might as well throw it up there. So I think that's what I'll do. We'll record another one, and then I'll let you chop it up a little bit, and then I'll a couple weeks I'll upload it again like that.
Yeah. So man,
maybe the week before the next one or something. You know what I mean? I don't know.
We got things going on. We got things coming at you. Ways for you to be
the next few months. Even for Christmas, we got some shit.
Things for you to be engaged.
Gift givers, gift bringers, if you will.
Yeah, most def. So y'all stay tuned.
We're the gift that keeps on giving.
What you having this week, brother?
Well, as you know, it's been a hell of a week for me. Just friends wise and personally, so I thought, shout out to my good buddy David Allen, who has helped me this week. Showed up out of the blue on Sunday, helped me out with my problem that I'll get into while we're partaking. But that day he left me this Dos Equis, has, as y'all know, is a beer. And, this is going to be way different from normally. This is not my typical hops wear, my hop sphere here. But the Dos Equis started doing it on tequila, and I'm not even a tequila fan. Technically, I don't like it. Now, I don't buy it, but my daughter likes it, and she's bought some. So I'm going to have a shot of Jose, I like to call Cuervo, because some of you that don't know, my daughter is a lesbian. And she brought me some Jose Cuervo. Don't hate me. We laugh about it, okay? Don't cancel us yet. Give us a little bit longer, okay?
Jose, I fuck with Jose, but my favorite tequila and
Patron. The rock stuff?
Yeah.
Terravana?
Terramana? Yeah, it's probably the smoothest tequila I probably.
Well, I mean, it's the rock, man. Rock could smile and probably I'd drink piss if Rock tell me to. Rock's pretty awesome.
I'll give you the benefit of give y'all a little insight. If you don't know me, I'm probably, outside of our good friend, believe it. What is it, King? Is it David? Who looks at the Rock as his father?
King Roar.
Yeah. I'm very much diehard Dwayne Johnson.
I am too.
The Rock.
I think he's a pretty cool human from what I can tell. Like I said, I don't know him personally, but dude, him and Kevin Hart slapping shit out of each other with tortilla shells is fucking hilarious. I don't know if you've seen that or not.
Yeah, them guys are retarded when they get together. Yeah, I was watching them last night doing something. They made me laugh.
But anyway, I'm just real quick. I'm going to this is a 10% classic lime margarita by Dos Equis, and which I like Dos Equis beer, especially. Obviously it's kind of cliche to drink Mexican beer with tacos at a Mexican restaurant, but I don't drink Bud Light or Michelob Ultra at a Mexican restaurant because that's fucking stupid in my opinion. When you're hanging out at a Mexican restaurant, I want Dos Equis or Modelo or what's the other one? Tecate. That's what I usually drink. And also, I'm sorry about there may be a little bit of fan noise. I checked the audio, Josh Shaughnessy, so no fucking high pitched buzz because last week I may have been fucking about drunk by the time Otero got here, so I didn't check the audio before, but I have done audio checks. There shouldn't be any buzz. There may be a little fan noise, which I will fucking work on while I'm editing. But it is fucking hot in this motherfucker, and I'll explain why in a minute too. But yeah, so I'm gonna try this 10% margarita, which I don't really like margaritas either. But shout out to David for giving me this. and then I'm gonna take a shot of this piece of shit too. So really, I don't like any of this, but it's been hell week at the lair. So, and I'll explain more about that after Mr. Emmy here shares what he's going to be doing. And I think he's doing his top 5 because I have not had a chance to even think about mine. Mine's going to be off the dome, and it's going to be probably the hardest one I've done yet. So,
like I was saying on the way over here, you know, I could do a top 5 on Hemp&Hopz Afterthoughts is top 5 samples, and I was like, yo, I could do a top 5 list just off Kanye West records alone.
Yeah. Are they all music though, samples?
Music, yeah.
My samples are going to be, I sample anything like music and movie samples, any kind of anything.
You say music, a movie sample, like what exactly?
Like I've got samples from like clips of movies in the middle of music, and I've like even like you know, and I'm not talking about like samples of beats and shit like that. I'm talking about even like I'll go ahead and tell you one because I know a lot of people are going to see this after it happens or even hear this. One of mine's going to be R.L. Grimes. And it's Trick Daddy's. I think it's R.L. Grimes. Is it R.L. Grimes? I don't remember. I'm going to have to look it up. But is it? Who the fuck is it? No, it's not. It's not Trick Daddy. It's fucking Pimp C. It gets no love, you know, and it just uses the words and not the music. But there's also movies like there's Lost in the Hell of Gunfire by Bleeding Through, and it's I can't remember the name. Dude plays Green Goblin in the first Spider-Man.
Oh yeah.
You know what I'm talking about, that dude?
Yeah.
All right. Well, there's a part in this movie in the Boondock Saints. You ever seen that movie?
I have not.
Well,
I've
he's
heard
just like.
of it.
Well, he's just like, there was a, you know, he's just talking about, they were all shooting guns, you know. He's a detective, and he's like replaying the whole scene in his head, like trying to recreate it for everybody. Mm-hmm. And he's like, there, you know, guns are going off and blah, blah, blah. And he's like, it was a firefight. And then the fucking boom, and the music starts. Mm-hmm. And they use like movie samples and shit in songs too.
Oh, that's dope.
And that in my head is what I had for the top 5. Now I know Stay Blazing is going to be like, doing, you know, 3 B.I.G.'s and a Tupac song and a Wiz Khalifa because he was singing Wiz Khalifa last night, so I'm sure it'll be Wiz Khalifa and Logic samples.
That was up, man. I plan on going to this concert in October. What is it? Is it the One Music Fest?
Where's that at?
It's I think it's in Atlanta, Midtown. It's a 2-day event, but I love this woman so much. I named my child after her, right? And I have never been able to see her perform. We were supposed to go see her and Nas perform while she was when my daughter's mother was pregnant with her, and that didn't pan out. So I caught wind. Hopefully, you know, and hopefully, you know, everything ironed out. Because I am a procrastinator, so hopefully I get on it.
You do what now?
These
procrastinate.
Tickets. Yeah, in time. But
we don't do
I caught wind that Miss Lauryn Hill will be headlining either the Friday, the first day or the second day. I can't remember which day, but I was like, yo, that name alone was like, I got to be there. But then, one day it's gonna be Rick Ross,
the boss.
A whole bunch of R&B acts. I was like, what? You know, rundown I get y'all on Instagram for those who care. But that's in October. I don't know how I got there, how I got to this point, why I'm talking about that. But
the Wiz Khalifa show that's
okay, yeah. I was like, where did it come from? But yeah, man. Yeah.
What do you got?
Oh, I got a strain called let's see.
I know what it is.
Hots already know.
Purple crack.
Like Joey, like Fat Joe ad libs used to be. Via Leafly, purple crack is more towards the energizing side than calming, and it's more in the middle. You know, a good balance of low and high THC. So I guess it's just, you know, that good blend. The flavor and aroma is said to be tea-like, and the top effect is said to be focus. Now let me give you a quick rundown. Purple crack, also known as purple green crack, is a hybrid marijuana strain. There are at least 2 variations of the strain purple crack. One bred by Cali Connection claims to be purple crack genetics crossed with a black watermelon. The other is bred by the Kaloa family using juicy fruit in combination with green crack. Despite the mix in genetics, both express themselves as sativa dominant hybrids that deliver a smooth burst of energy with an elevated mood. Purple crack is a delightful way to stimulate creativity with effects that are presented with a mix of flavors ranging from floral, earthy notes of pine to fresh citrus fruits. And and strain effects is said to be leaving you feeling focused, energetic, and talkative. Its flavors are said to be in remembrance of or similar to tea, spicy / herbal, and earthy. Yeah. And I'm gonna put this road shot I was partaking in to take off the real guy.
You know what? I don't think I've ever shotgunned a margarita before.
I don't think you ever shotgunned one either.
But the reason it being is just a little. So this week, a good buddy Scales from the Napa Roots was closing up the brewery and was fucking. These 2 guys come in and try to rob it, and since they couldn't get no money because they're a cash bar, they fucking forced Mr. Scales into his vehicle. And got gunpoint now, might I add you, and was forcing him to drive to his house. And at some point, he was able to get out of his car, and they jumped out and caught up with him. And there was a scuffle, and then they motherfuckers shot him in the goddamn leg. And he ended up getting away. They fucking skedaddled, and he's okay. They got $30 fucking off of him because they're fucking fuck boys. That's what foot boys do. They do all that work for $30. And
unfortunately, no matter how good of a person you are, you can't always evade suckers.
Nope.
And sucker shit.
So
you gonna rob somebody. And to me, this is how you know it was just some opportunist shit. Because if you gonna sit somebody up, you ain't gonna do your homework first. You know what I'm saying?
I mean,
was it? Yeah, man, it's just a cashless bar, bro. Robbing a cashless bar.
I mean, and it's like they said, man.
Then you robbing people, period. Come on, man.
Well, yeah, and they had robbed somebody in the parking deck right there beforehand, so they just was like, figured they had a
sweet lick.
Yeah.
But, man.
We done it this time, might as well go ahead and do it again. Fuck them.
Man, from the deepest depths of our heart, we are very thankful.
Yes,
that
sir.
The good brother got away.
That shit fucked me up all day until I found out he was okay.
Yeah, it shit threw me for a loop when I woke up today. I was like, first I thought this man was playing, texting me this crazy shit.
He said, "Would you hear that?" And I'm like, "I sit in the league." I was like, "They're right here."
Yeah, like what the fuck is you talking about? Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, that don't even sound real. Like, this sound like some movie shit. And then, like, what? But yeah.
So
it was real life movie shit. So
that started out and that would happen like the Wednesday night, like Wednesday evening, like around 11 o'clock when he was closing up the brewery. And that's Atlanta, Kentucky, that we're always talking about we go to. That's Fish Scales from the Napa Roots, fucking motherfucker. And that was like Wednesday night after the podcast after mission was like 11 o'clock or something. Hell, we get done doing that shit at like 9 or 9:30. So, and then fast forward to Saturday or Sunday morning, about I don't know what time it happened, but I woke up about 5 o'clock with my wife going, they went to let Mahone out. She's like, "There's something wrong out here." I said, "What are you talking about?" She goes, "There's leaves all over the goddamn place." I was like, "Well, I mean, maybe the wind was blowing." And so I look out and I'm like, "Oh fuck." So I go upstairs and I go out on my back porch, and yep, there's a big ass fucking tree that's on my house. And it's fucking, and that's why you might hear a fan, because some of it hit the house, broke in half, and landed on my AC unit. So the AC guy's here right now. I think Shay's dealing with him, and got to have some roof repair done. And luckily, it hit another tree and slowed down and didn't kill my daughter. So didn't get in the house, but it did get in the attic. And but there's a lot of shit to. Yeah, this has been a fucking week. And I don't know if you guys know this, but I hate the fucking heat. I fucking hate the heat, and it is hot as a motherfucker in here. So yeah, that's where the fan noise is coming from, because there's a fan right blowing on me, because I usually have it like a meat locker in here. But yeah, so this one, that one, and this shot right here goes out for the times that I had air conditioning. And this right here is the times I wish I had them. And I didn't.
Yeah.
See, this is one of those times, but I'm gonna hit this shot, and I'm gonna hit this shot good. We're gonna give it a count out: 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Skull, bitches. That was the first margarita I ever shotgun.
What you think about it?
It's too sweet.
Yeah, most margaritas. I ain't a big margarita sweet drinking fan.
Though, I mean, it's
I will though. That'll get you fucked up.
Man, yeah, I mean, if you put it on like if it was on ice and put some salt off in there, at least take some of that sweetness out of it. Maybe some more lime, less sugar.
Yeah.
You mind hitting that trash can over there? Thank you, sir.
No problem.
I definitely don't like that shit.
Oh yeah, before I forget, I don't know if y'all can see the shirt I got on right here.
I wish I had one.
It says "No money in peace," and there's a peace sign with money signs in it marked out. You know
That's
what I'm
right.
saying?
I like how
it's
it's fucking simple, and it fucking means
a lot.
A lot.
And it inspired from my a line from one of my records, but designed by none other than the man sitting to my right, the Hopper himself.
I did. I just drew it. I was just like, hey, look, there's no money in peace.
He drew it, and then I was like, yo, that's fucking awesome. You know what I'm saying? And I sent it to the person, one of our good friends, the Vecchio. I sent it to him, and he was like, yo,
Vision.
that's fucking dope. And I said, yo, it is. Make that shit manifest.
Yep.
And he manifested it. And we was gonna play with it a little bit more, try to animate it a little more to see how that looked. I really think we just lost track of time or just lost track of each other. We might revisit that, but for right now,
I don't know, man. I want one like that. I want a hoodie for the. I want a t-shirt, and I want a hoodie for the fucking winter time.
He suggested though that instead of getting it like this, to get it like in block form, like on a white background, and then you know what I'm saying.
Yeah, no, I got it. Yeah,
I was like, okay,
with a. And then you could put that on different colors then, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, I like it. Yeah.
Oh, I can see it.
Then. Okay, Vecker Vision.
We'll play around with it.
Vecker Vision.
Yeah, man.
He gonna be like, don't call me that.
Yeah. It's just like that. Don't call me that.
Don't call me that.
No emotion at all. Don't call me that.
Don't call me that.
Shout out to Vet, you know what I mean? Shout out to Hops. Shout out to me.
Yeah. He inspired me, and I drew the drawing to put it on a shirt, and I inspired him to put it on. It's a circle.
Yeah.
Circle of inspiration.
You know what I mean? So shout out to
all
everybody.
of us.
And
but mostly him, because he put in the most work.
and in that lane, in that vein, in that tone, Let's just go into the shout-outs. Unless you got anything else you want to touch bases on before we get up out of here.
All I gotta say is just fuck people that want to talk shit and want to be anonymous while they're doing it. That's all I'm gonna say.
Yeah.
Yeah, just if you want to talk shit, then you need to come out there and be who you are and say, this is me and this is what I'm talking shit about. Stop talking shit and then just fucking wanting to be just talking shit about somebody and then not wanting to say who it is.
Yeah.
Yeah, quit that. What is it? What is the kids calling it these days? What do you call it? Fuck. Well, I mean, I guess it's not what it is. I guess it's what a sneak dissing. What do you call it?
Sneak diss.
Yeah, that's when you
shade.
Yeah, throwing shade. That's when they know you're, but you're not being straightforward with what you're talking about. But yeah, just
subliminal.
Yeah,
dropping subliminals.
Yeah, somebody that I know that's very close to me got a Facebook message, and then right when she read it, the person deleted their Facebook. It's like they were like deleting their Facebook anyways, and they decided to fucking just say whatever that was on their mind, and then fucking got rid of Facebook, and they don't know who it was.
Oh, but they don't know who the person was?
Yeah, because it just says Facebook user now. But it was a bunch of there's a bunch of shit that whoever it was, like, they know.
So it's a person that is known, but not known.
Yeah, like they knew enough. Like, it's not like rando. You know, yeah, and then it's a bunch of like.
So they just created a page.
Yeah. Oh no, or they got rid of their page, or that.
Some people do just create pages.
Well, yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah, it's stupid. Like they had messaged before, like there was a message from a year ago, and then a message, and then when this person went to reply to that message, they didn't. It'd been so long ago when they went to look at it. As soon as they noticed, they looked at it, it was gone. And don't ask me how it happened, but
that page is deactivated for the time being.
Whatever, but it was a lot.
It's a catfish type shit.
Well, no, it had me in it, and I was like, well, let me find out who that is. Mm-hmm. And it really don't matter. It's nothing.
Yeah.
But it's still like. Just let me. If you gonna talk shit, let me see you say it.
Just be real about it.
Yeah,
just be real about it.
Because I'll come back at you.
Just be real about it.
You know, right? You know, I'm just saying. You know why they don't want to be real about it? I said, no, I'm gonna come right. They know they can't handle it.
Oh yeah, that's people. Accountability, responsibility, and confrontation. Scary words right there.
That's
you know
right.
What I'm saying?
You may have a little bit of credit of what you're saying, but what I come back with is going to demolish everything you just said.
This man is named Doom Bringer. He will bring the doom.
You may have a good point, but I'm gonna tell you, I'm about to shatter that shit all over the fucking place.
You about to goddamn bring it.
Not on Hell Week. Not on Doom Bringer's Hell Week. This is Hell Week. You got Shark Week on Discovery Channel. This is Hell Week. And hopefully after this week, it'll be over with. I got a lot of good friends. Shout out to them. That's coming to help over the next few days about this tree in my backyard. And even my man over here came the day it happened, came over and hung out with Shay and kept her from having a stroke. And
oh yeah.
And Justin came by and he wanted to help, and I told him, you know, it was dangerous at that point, and I was waiting for the guy, my buddy that was a roofer, to come over and do some shit, and because Justin had prior engagements that later in the day, so I told him I wouldn't let him help. I wouldn't let him do nothing, but he even wanted to help. He came by and at least hung out, you know, for more support. But it's all good now, man. I have grown mainly because just hanging out with you. My fuck it is. Like, I just don't let shit bother me. That right there would be bothering the fuck out of me right now, but it's just not.
That's good, man. Cause you know what you
something you can't do nothing about ain't a problem.
What you can do about it, you doing about it. You get, you know what I'm saying, you getting it going, and you can't do nothing about it following. So it's like you just got to think about the solutions.
It had root rot.
Yeah.
Mother Nature decided that some bitch was like, hey.
it's time to go.
Yeah.
It's just unfortunate.
There's a reason it fell for some reason.
Right here.
Right?
Yeah. There's also a reason that it stopped all the way through. So the reasons went not all the way through. Half didn't go all the way through. It stopped before it went.
There's a reason it fell.
Yeah.
I don't know what it was for, but there's a reason.
It's something either within Hell Week that's going on that you may, reflect on later on. Maybe one of your encounters with one of us, since we all done been through the week, you had your, your core of friends and brothers, you know what I'm saying? Or it could be, something y'all see later, now that the tree is gone. Well, you might see, like, it's an area for you to expand,
maybe it's something, maybe I can just see the sky a little bit better.
Yeah, it could be something.
I think it has a lot to do with see how much I've grown mentally when I've been the shit I've been working on.
Mm-hmm.
I think it may be a test to see how much I have let shit go like that way.
Yeah, cause we definitely test it every day,
and
I feel like I'm tested. And a lot of other tests, I feel like maybe if certain circumstances were different, I wouldn't feel like I would be being tested. But on the flip side, I think it still would be a test, because I feel like I feel how I feel, and I would feel that way regardless of where, the location or where I'm at. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. So I say all that to say, because I feel like I get tested every day, and in unison with, I feel like we all get tested every day, but more so people who I feel like people with conviction, like, you know what I'm saying, like you got, like you said, you doing work on yourself, so you got that conviction that you want to change this, you want to change that, and the third. So of course, outside sources and whatever you want to attribute it to, gonna come and, you know what I mean, boom, 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 hit your mental, hit your emotions, hit, like one of my I guess things I wrote down to let go during this last full moon was being over emotional about certain situations, right? And I feel, me personally, I feel like since then, and maybe just it might be a mental thing, or it might be because the ritual, but I feel like I've done a lot better with a lot of things that would have made or gotten a reaction out of me. And that's why I feel like a lot of these tests are like, right now, it's like, I probably, like the old me, even like a year ago, a couple months ago, might definitely blow the fuck up. But it's like, it doesn't, I don't know. I was thinking about something one day, the other day really, and I was a little perturbed by it, but I had a thought, and I don't know if it was. I'm trying to see where I tied it in with. Was it somebody that recently died? Or I just thought about death in general, and when I had the thought about death, I was like, when I'm laying on my deathbed or wherever, or dying, wherever, you know what I'm saying. Is this gonna be important? Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, you know what I mean?
No.
And it was like,
it only affects you in the moment.
Yeah, it's only in the moment. And once you pass outside of those feelings and just really analyze, whatever reason you feeling what you feeling, you get what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Something over the words at the moment.
Yeah.
But once you really analyze that shit, you really see, like,
it don't mean that. It don't mean much.
Like
it's like, that's the way I feel about the tree in the backyard.
Yeah.
I mean, it's cool. I got a buddy that just that shit's fun to him. He's coming over Sunday.
then-
He's like, I want to play.
And then
This
I was
motherfucker
like,
says, I want to come play.
this how I feel
I'm
like.
like, well, come play all day.
It got to be like, you know what I'm saying, like you saying, because, you know, when I came over and you told me you had a buddy in tree business, boom, 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 I was like, man, you know, that's cool. 'Cause how many people, you know, that shit happened to and they could just, hey, let me call my friend, and you know what I'm saying, like.
And in the roofing business too.
Everything is purposeful. You feel me? Like,
David Allen, the one that gave me that bird, he said you are like the master of networking. And he said,
you got a person for everything.
He said you just happen to come across you happen to be a friend of everybody.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm like,
and that was one of the
I feel like that. I just maybe subconsciously I noticed that, but I don't notice that off the rip. I just find people that most of these, a lot of, you know, like this roofing guy I went to school with from like middle school up and through we graduated.
You just wasn't a shitty person.
No, he wasn't.
So,
yeah, he just happened to be a good guy that decided, and he was.
Well, I'm talking about you. You kept these connections.
Yeah,
because there's a lot of people from high school I don't fuck with.
Like,
I'm sure there's a lot of us, but you get what I'm saying.
Yeah,
like, you know what I mean,
I just was, you know, I don't know, man. I just.
But you are when we was doing Broad Street Live. That was the reason. Outside of your personality, that was the reason why we wanted whatever we was gonna do with you. That show, whatever, because we knew you were connected. You know what I mean? Mm-hmm. Because, like, piggybacking off what David said, you're a master at networking. Like, you know what I mean? And it's in a lot of ways that I won't get into on the cast. I'm trying to keep it short, because I don't want to, you know, give out everything, all the game. But yeah, man, you all this shit, bro, is because if it wasn't for not, then you know. I feel like it would have been some other shit that happened that it would have been more detrimental than other than, like, I mean, of course it was damaged, but you got people in place, you got, you know what I mean, there's a lot of shit you ain't.
You never know. It's better to have it, not need it, need it, not have it.
Facts.
And I live every fucking single thing in my life is that, and that may be the title of this podcast. It's better to have it, not need it, not have it.
Yes,
I mean,
sir.
I swear to God, everything I do in my life, I base on that fucking quote right there.
Yeah.
Whether you have a friend that paints fucking fingernails or a friend that fucking digs ditches, by God, you may need that one day. And be nice to a motherfucker. Mm-hmm. And go have a beer with them every now and then. Goddamn, go fucking help them cut a tree down. Help them trim a fucking bush. Let them borrow your fucking, I don't know, let them borrow your fucking straps to strap some shit down on the back of the truck. Whatever it is. Be fucking nice. Be generous. If you can help. If you can't, kindly don't overexert yourself. But just be good. Be a good person. And just, because shit's going to happen to you just like it happens to somebody else. And so if you can at least make yourself available when you can and help when you can, then, you know, it ain't always going to suck.
Nah.
But it ain't always going to suck. So it's better to have it, not need it not have it.
And on that note, we go into the honorable mentions. Shout out to the queen of this castle that we record this podcast and his lovely wife.
Yep, I love her. Deadly Finds, say Deadly, she's the best. And you know, go see her shit on Poshmark, Etsy, Facebook. I don't remember if she has Facebook or not, but Instagram. Go check out her shit. Go buy it, because that in returns gives me a little money too.
So support is support. You know what I'm saying?
But yes, most definitely go check her shit out. I am that guy 420. Go check him out, man. He reached out and gave a little friendly. He ain't forgot about us, and I didn't think you forgot about us. We didn't think you forgot about us. You know, I know still. You know, I hadn't really seen you on much, so I just figured you was just doing your thing. So. Shout out to him. I seen Fitzpatrick, James Cardozo in there lifting weights, doing his thing, slinging them shits around. Who else have I seen recently?
Shout out.
I love the scales appreciation post that you put up on the page.
Yeah,
that was fucking fantastic. That was what you seen is exactly how he is every fucking time we go down there. He is that way.
Yeah, man. Real person.
Yep.
Real person.
And shout out to Skinny, you know, Steel, Clutch, Pharaoh Photography, Joe, you know, Pharaoh Joe, Rillo, Joel, fucking Swerve, you know, fucking, fucking
Sunday Fresh.
Yeah, I'm trying to think
Twice.
Yeah, I'm trying to think of.
Tiny.
Shout out for Tiny for following us, by the way.
Yeah, shout out to Tiny.
I found it. I found his other page. Piano Keys, New Belgium, and I'm blanking out. He's gonna laugh at me.
Dude, you talking about the real
Al Sharpton. Yeah, thank you.
Yeah.
God almighty. Jesus. Yeah, shout out to him too and
the lovely
Boogie.
Yeah, Boogie.
Miss Monster.
Yeah, I'm about to
she liked her she liked your post too, man. You know, it's just cool. All that shit, all those guys are cool. Shout out to 5 a.m. Shout out to I seen fucking Mac Million posted some new shit earlier.
Yeah.
I don't know when he posted, but I seen it earlier.
Shout out to Mac Million.
Yeah, he's on a track that will be released eventually.
Yeah. Shout out to Big Cuz GT
Hell yeah.
Music. Shout out to Joe Lotto.
Chic Bones.
Yes, sir.
The whole fucking
South.
Yeah. Goddamn.
Shout out to everybody, man. Shout out to us. Shout out to you.
Mm-hmm.
Shout out to Josh Shaughnessy.
Yep.
I said it right the first
That's
time.
right. Damn, that shit's funny as hell.
And I
that shit's so goddamn funny. Stay blaze.
And stay blazing, man. And shout out to
fucking Tay. And what is Tay's fucking stage name?
Young Sin.
Shout out to him, man. And I had to personally apologize to him. That cat's been around for a while, since back in the DG days. He used to come in on his skateboard and buy shit till that motherfucker started working there.
No.
And becoming a friend. He's been over here, hung out before. Even with Mr. Savoy, would bring him over here and fucking leave him over here for 2 hours while he goes whatever the fuck he did. And me and him hang out and listen to music and fucking drink. Come back and get him. Do whatever, man. But yeah, shout out to him, man. Go check out Young Sin on I think he's just on SoundCloud, right?
I believe so.
Yeah, so go check out Young Sin on Sound. I think Sin is spelled with a $sign. Am I wrong?
I believe so.
All right. If I'm wrong, then I'm sure I will be corrected. But we gotta get together with that dude too. We gotta talk with him. And shout out the motherfucking Sonny LeVay. This dude is most charismatic human that I know that lives in this fucking town that we live in.
Sonny, you're a fool, bro. Keep doing your thing.
I don't have the energy, nor do I have the I don't have that. Whatever it is that you got, I just don't have it.
Kudos to you, my brother.
Yes, sir. But
anyway, shout out to y'all for listening this long. We
Yeah.
appreciate y'all. We headed over to IG for podcast Afterthoughts, Hemp&Hopz, top five. And in the meantime, in between time, peace, love, and light. We out this thing.
And Josh, there's no samples. I mean, Josh, there's no buzzing. I don't know why the fucking samples.
I was like, maybe it's an inside thing. I don't know.
Nah, it's tequila. Tequila got me fucked up.
Otero, Doombringer, hip and hop, in the house like what?